They do. Keep it on the pipe, just ringing these things necks. One stuck in the gate, but right off the rip, it looks like that's the 94 of Cole Showalter. Out wide. Oh, Trenton Burton tries to go inside, washes that front end out. Trenton Burton is actually used to be a Route 62 local. He's been on to racing a lot bigger circuits like Loretta's, Minio's. He's been traveling all around the country these last couple of years, just trying to make that name for himself while ripping on that 125. I believe that he's new to it as well.
Wow, well, he doesn't seem to have a problem with the power. Triple quad over there looked pretty easy.
Yeah. This is just for a gate pick, though, so Trenton he may have a little bit further of a gate pick than these guys up front right now, but he'll let it all loose in that main event. Cole Showalter still out front right now, leading the 577 of Briar Bullock. And close behind in that third spot is the 991 of Ridge Berge.
If I'm not mistaken, the leader's name was just mentioned for winning a little bit ago, too, so he seems to be on fire today.
That's right. We got crossing Briar Bullock trying everything he can to get up the inside of that leader. They are swapping positions here in the last two sections. Ridge Berge wasting no time trying to get up to the rear wheel of them while they slow themselves down to do a little bit of battle.
1, 2, and 3 all tight together. It's going to make for a good battle to the end.
But these riders are going to be starting to cut to the insides, try to take those positions back. Cole goes up the inside, Briar into a tough block side by side as they take the white flag in this 125 BC class.
Oh, buddy, there might be a little bit of rubbing racing here.
There is. Ridge Berge is lurking there. But don't forget, Trenton Burton hitting some big lines back here, able to go triple quad on the far side to our booth, as well as going triple quad on the backside, doing all the big lines that the rest of the crew is not. He's actually coming up real fast on our top three.
Wow, making great passes too.
Into that fourth spot. I think if he had just a couple more laps, he may be able to catch these leaders. But taking the win in this one is the 94 Cole Showalter, followed by the 577 of Briar.
Customers in this one. Look out for Ridge Berge, Briar Bullock,
Raleigh Owens, Trenton Burton. Trenton Burton was our rider that went down in the first turn, trying to catch our leaders in that 125 BC class. But let's see what he can do, if he can rip a start. Looks like Raleigh Owens edges him out. Trenton Burton there right on his heels. Let's see if Trenton Burton can unleash some of these big lines.
Both him and Owens go for it there. First lap doing the quad over instead of doing the jump on, jump off. So I think we are going to have a good one on our hands here.
We have a good battle for the lead right now. Trenton Burton taking the lead from Raleigh Owens, but Raleigh cases that quad. I think that may be one of the first times he's hit that today. Cases it, able to still get into that berm pretty smooth. But Trenton is on a roll, using every bit of traction he can through these berms. Trenton Burton, the only 125 able to uncork that big line over by our tower. He is tripling in and quadding to that next single by our exit lane. Raleigh Owens is also doing our triple quad on the far side. Briar Bullock in that third position. Ridge Berge fourth. We got a good battle here before the finish line. The number 77 making the pass on the 992 of Levi Hagliglins. Trenton Burton putting in a flawless ride here, taking the win in your Schoolboy 1 class.
Up next, we've got race 6, 125 BC, and these are 12 to 17-year-old racers.
Race 6. Looks like we've got Trenton Burton out to an early lead here, pulling our whole shot. He is one of our only 125 riders doing all these big lines today. Our close side and far side, he's able to go triple quad, and that is a huge time saver. Trenton has really been killing it out there today.
Yeah, he has looked good all day long here. Not a real great start in one of the qualifiers, but definitely out to a strong start here. And a standout on that 125 machine, because I can tell you, some of these jumps are not easy even on a 450. So for him to be piecing together all these rhythms on a 125 is super impressive.
That's right. And something I can kind of point out, you just know that you can immediately see when someone's corner speed is wildly fast, when he can hit that finish line corner and scrub this finish line tabletop. I mean, no one else on a 125 all day long has been able to scrub it like he can. They're all stretching it, just trying to get over the thing. And we've actually got 2 riders down in the back. It looks like Ridge Berge has gotten collected with another Yamaha up in the berm. Tough break.
Owen Seward there trying to get that bike picked up. Kind of tough when you get in those bowl corners. They are steeper than they look.
That's right. Trenton Burton keeping all those wheels on the ground through the yellow flag. Gets past that rider and back straight to race pace. Here's a good look at our far 3 lanes here. Trenton Burton throwing down here in our 125 BC class. And Trenton Burton takes your win in the 125 BC main event. Oh, 1 lap to go. My apologies.
Safe to say though, Jack, barring any tip overs or just a step ahead of the rest of the competitors here today on this 125 machine.
That's right. We've got Briar Bullock back there in second. Cole Shewalter in third.
I think if those two would have been a little bit close, 16 here, so definitely they've got that young energy, and they want to get this race win here today.
So our revs are up and our gates are about to go down. Right off the rib, it looks like the 36 of Raleigh Owens out front early, able to go triple quad. Not very many 125s able to do that today other than Trenton Burton. But Trenton is
here again.
in second. Both of these riders able to go triple quad here. That is the fast line. Raleigh Owens down though in that next corner, picking the bike up fast, collecting a couple other riders with him.
got that start.
2-for-1 pass goes straight to our podium spot in third. No, that is fourth. Ryer's going to have to work if he wants to get up to those top three. Like we were saying earlier, a bad start can deter a good place.
Yeah, especially when you got so many fast guys up towards the front. So it makes it that much harder to make moves to get back up there.
And that was a tough break for our first lap leader, the 36 of Raleigh Owens.
Oh,
tucking that front end.
Our leader Burton just throwing it down over this finish line. He is having an absolute blast out there right now. Standing up around the turns.
Kind of like we mentioned earlier, Burton is just putting in so many fast laps, bringing all the momentum through these turns. Really, he's able to hit a lot of these big lines a lot easier than some of our riders out here, just carrying that corner speed and scrubbing through all of our rhythms here. Ridge Berge putting in a good ride, 4th, 2nd. Braden Rader 3rd, and Briar Bullock 4th. He is charging though. He's got about 3 laps left to try and make some gains on Braden Rader, the number 77.
Good ride.
In 5th is the 992 of Levi Hagelgens. Raleigh Owens back up to 6th from an early fall.
You mentioned Berge there. He finished 4th in that qualifier, so definitely a huge improvement here and looking to get himself on the podium.
So white flag flies here one more time for our leader, the 7-11 of Trenton Burton. Ridge Berge still in that number 2 spot. Oh, but Raleigh Owens down before the finish line, trying to make some passes into that top 5 spot.
Looks like he tangled up with Hagelgens there. I think that's the 992 machine.
That is. So everyone behind there is going to move up about 2 spots.
Looks like their bikes are tangled here.
Back fender is stuck in.